Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you clicked on this video, it's likely that you are feeling the same heavy, exhausting energy that is moving through the collective right now. Burnout is real, emotional fatigue is real, and frankly, a lot of us are just tired of fighting the same damn cycles. I feel like I am deeply in tune with the shifts that are happening right now. And I can tell you firsthand that it's thick, it's dark, and it's forcing us to look at things that we'd rather ignore. I've already taken 2 naps today. I've just been really tired. It's my day off. So if your spirit feels completely drained, I want you to know that I see you, I feel you, and you're not alone. You're not crazy. Today I want to take a deeper look at our love and connections. It does not have to be romantic. It could be anybody in your life right now. You know, we're humans and we are built for connection, and they are not all the times good for us. So I want to look at the fears, the toxic loops, the exhaustion. More importantly, I want to see how we as a collective can get out of this mud. So I'm going to go down to the cards. Oh, I also got a new Divine, my Angel Tarot deck came. My new tarot cards did not. It got lost in the mail down there. They're going to be overnighted. So then I'll have a beautiful new deck of cards. But we're going to go down to the cards right now. As I shuffle these cards, I want you to take a deep breath and just let your shoulders drop. You've been holding onto a massive amount of tension, trying to control things that are never meant for you to carry. I think we all do that. We are clearing the energy right now. Asking the universe to pull back the curtain, show us raw, unfiltered truth of what is stalling your heart. No sugarcoating, no false promises, just exactly what you need to hear to reclaim your power. So, I'm going to get 6 cards out. I'm not going to look at them yet. 6 out. Oh, that one needs to jump. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. The first card is going to be your energy. Let's see what we got. The Moon card. Moon card, everybody. So if you've been waking up lately feeling an unexplainable weight or a deep sense of psychological exhaustion, this is the card responsible for it. The moon governs the deep, murky waters of the subconscious mind. It represents hidden anxieties, unhealed trauma, mental projections we create when we are utterly terrified of being betrayed again. Like, I know a lot of us have been betrayed. Right now, your spirit is sitting in the pitch dark. You aren't operating on logic right now. You are operating on survival instincts. You might find yourself overanalyzing every text, second-guessing your own words, constantly waiting for the other shoe to drop. I do that a lot. The universe has intentionally turned the lights out on your external world. When you can't see the path ahead of you with your eyes, you're forced to stop relying on what people tell you. Start relying entirely on your raw, primal intuition. It is a lonely, uncomfortable energy, but the fog is there to make you look inward, not outward. I feel like that's what we need to do. Shadow work. I've done a lot of shadow work, looking within, trusting our own selves. You know, trusting our intuition. The next, we got the Devil. Okay, so this is their energy. This is the person's energy that you are relating to when I'm talking about another person. It's a specific dynamic of the person that you're dealing with. So, the Devil. Let's be entirely real here. This is a toxic, low vibrational trap. The Devil represents codependency, obsession, the primal urge to return to things that comfort us in the short term, but completely destroy us in the long run. Like your energy coming towards you, or the person you are entangled with is deeply trapped in their own shadow side. They need to get their subconscious and do some shadow work. You know, this is the frequency of trauma bonding. If you're with somebody and you're both bonded by similar traumas, and this is where the chemistry is incredibly high. The sexual magnetism is undeniable, but the emotional cost is bleeding you dry. Excuse me. Why? When I start videoing. This represents someone who operates out of pure ego, control, manipulation, or a cycle that feels like a drug addiction. This could be, these could be swapped. You could be dealing with some sort of addiction. It could be gambling, overspending, like I've been doing, overspending, any other, like food addictions. You know, it's killing your spirit, but the urge to fix it or slide back into it keeps pulling at you. It is the comfortable cage that promises you safety, but only delivers psychological bondage. All right, so in position number 3 is the block. Oh, lovers in reverse. Let's see. Wow. Okay. It perfectly bridges these first 2 cards together. The lovers in reverse is the block holding you back from a healthy, fulfilling relationship, which isn't an external obstacle. It's within. You know, it is a profound internal split within your own soul. Because you are drowning in the emotional fog of the moon and fighting off the toxic temptation of the devil, your subconscious mind has slammed its heavy iron gate shut. Okay? You know, the lovers in reverse indicates a deep fear of misalignment and a total lack of trust in your own judgment. Deep down, in the dark corners of your mind, you believe that love is inherently dangerous. I thought that for a really long time. I've been through a lot of toxic relationships, and you know, I got abused a lot, and I thought that, you know, love was just a dangerous man. That could be you. You have an embedded blueprint that says intimacy requires you to lose your peace, sacrifice your boundaries, and abandon your own sanity just to keep someone else happy. Because your brain is trying to protect your heart from repeating a broken history, it has created a massive frozen wall of detachment. Okay? Wow. Fear, anxiety, subconscious. Okay, you are blocking the connection because you're terrified that letting someone in means letting yourself be destroyed again. So, okay. Wow, that's the mud we're sitting in right now. Let's see why the universe has you here and how we can get out of this. You know, we don't want to be stuck in this. This is a misalignment of values, suffering, conflict, bad choices. Let's see what number 4. Okay, wow, look at these arcanas. Jeez, I don't think I've had a reading like this in quite a while. So the Tower is better in reverse, and I like the Tower card. You know, it's about it's about transformation. Upright is sudden change and upheaval, chaos, and all that. But reversed, you know, this is the higher purpose position. It's divine guidance. It's like, why is the universe putting your soul through this meat grinder? The higher purpose is this Tower in reverse. It's when the Tower shows up upright, like I said, it is the lightning bolt out of nowhere that violently explodes your life into pieces. Complete chaos. But in reverse, it is something much more grueling. It is the slow, agonizing, necessary process of dismantling a structurally unsound foundation, which is up here in these 3 cards, brick by brick, before it has the chance to collapse and bury you alive. We need to unpack what is buried beneath these bricks, you know, before it buries you alive. The higher purpose of this exhausting, heavy phase is cosmic intervention. The universe wants to come in and realign things for you. You know, you don't want to sit in this heavy energy. The universe has stepped in and has put a screeching halt to your old patterns. We need to break these addictive patterns, if that's you, or the addictive pattern of being with somebody who is not good for us and thinking that we're going to fix them. It's going to force you to slowly and deliberately tear down the old toxic structures of how you used to accept love. Like, it's not acceptable to accept this kind of love. You know, it's exhausting. You feel completely burnt out because you are the one doing the hard labor of clearing out the emotional debris yourself. You know, you need to realize something. This fatigue is the price of your freedom. The universe is making sure that you don't build a future on a foundation that was meant to collapse. Like, it sounds like that you do not need to have a future with this, whether it be a job or a relationship, or it could be your parents. If you're around your parents and they're negative and they're tearing you down, maybe that's time to take a look at that and step away. All right. So the fifth card is the immediate action. Strength. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Notice how this isn't the Chariot. You know, the universe, I had the Chariot earlier in the reading. That's why I mentioned that. The universe is not telling you to charge forward, pick a fight, or force an outcome. The Strength card, see, she's taming this lion, the lion's mouth, gently. So the universe is telling you, the Strength card is about quiet fortitude, emotional endurance, and mastering your own internal beast, taming the beast within. The action required of you right now is absolute unflinching self-control. If somebody told me that I needed self-control to stop drinking, I would laugh at them. Like, it's very, very hard to have self-control when you're in the grips of any kind of like negativity and stuff. When the devil energy tempts to send you that text, or when the moon makes you panic and spiral into fear, your ultimate power lies in your silence. You need to tame your impulses. Right now, I'm working through that. I'm overspending, so I need to tame my impulses just to buy stuff. I did buy a new angel deck and a new tarot deck, which I got the cheap ones, which I can kind of tell with these cards, but like, I feel like it's necessary for my channel. Don't engage with this devil drama. Do not pour your remaining depleted energy into trying to fix a broken person or a toxic situation. If you're in a toxic job situation, look for another one. There's tons of jobs out there. Like, right now, I'm in my job because it's a means to an end. It's what I need to do right now as I work on my schooling and get the heck out of there, because I don't want to leave crying every day. You don't want this to keep depleting your energy, because like, life already without somebody else is draining enough. Like, our work and like just the social media, I mean the president, that everything in the world, like the things that we hear on the news, is already draining you. You don't need somebody or something else like tearing you down. I had to get away from my ex. This applies to me a lot. My ex, because he was tearing me down, and like, oh, he's my friend and all, but he was telling me, oh, you're not going to be able to stop spending. Like, you were with me, you were able to overspend, so you're just stuck in that pattern. You're not going to be able to do it. Like, yes, motherfucker, I am. Like, fuck you. I haven't talked to him since, and this was last Friday, because I'm not going to keep getting off the phone crying or having to defend myself to him. You know, true strength right now looks like holding your boundaries with a soft face but a spine made of absolute steel. Like, you have to grow a spine, grow a pair. It is about choosing your own peace over the temporary satisfaction of a reaction of this person, and if they make you feel good for a moment, and you know, it's just not worth it. So you need to get a backbone, people. Like, get out of this stuck energy. It's not worth it. All right, so what is this outcome? Let's see. Oh, I cannot believe this reading got all these arcanas, all major arcanas except for one. Like, this is crazy, and I absolutely love the death card. It does not mean somebody's gonna die. My cat's not gonna die over here. Thank you fucking God. Sorry, now I'm cussing. I'm all, this thing's got me all powered up. This has got me energized. So, so this is the ultimate outcome if you choose to stand in your power, is death. Don't let this card scare you, and do not sugarcoat it for a second. In a reading, this heavy death is the ultimate glorious relief. It is transformation. Let's see what it says on the bottom here. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation, metamorphosis, end of a cycle, okay? This is a card of absolute expiration, radical transition, and total spiritual rebirth. Like, we gotta get down deep, and we are gonna have a whole new spiritual change, because that is what the universe is asking you to do in these cards. The outcome of this grueling, exhausting cycle isn't a temporary band-aid, a compromise, or a patch-up job. It's the final permanent execution of the old way you used to love. Like, you don't have to love this person. You don't have to love things that are bad for you anymore. The universe is closing this book and burning the pages. The toxic attachments, the codependent loops, and the old version of you that was willing to starve on crumbs of affection are officially being laid to rest in the dirt. Like, I was talking to this guy and he was just breadcrumbing me, and because he knew I would answer back right away. And like, I just got to the point, I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, you're not gonna breadcrumb me. Like, I know my worth. I deserve better than this. I just ended my 5-year relationship because he was toxic. He was negative. Like, I know that you guys can do this. If I don't like a job, I leave. Like, I'm working towards leaving this job now. It's good money, but I need to get out of there. This is the cold, sharp, irreversible boundary from the divine. I need a drink. I'm sorry. The universe is completely clearing the field, cutting away the dead weight so that an entirely new, uncorrupted version of your life can finally begin to grow. This is beautiful, guys. This is so beautiful. Okay, so when we step back, look at this whole spread, entire picture. Okay, the message from the universe is absolute. This is a complete spiritual purge. Can you see them all? We've gone over them. Look how the rows talk to each other. Your current reality, the moon and the devil, is a battle against old shadows and exhausting attachments. You're blocked by the lovers in reverse because you're tired of hurting. But the universe isn't punishing you with a heaviness, it's initiating you. The tower in reverse shows that this exhaustion is actually the sound of old toxic relationship habits being dismantled. We're tearing it down. You're breaking the chains of the devil. By taking the advice of the strength, by refusing to play into the old drama and choosing your own peace instead, you naturally trigger death. You are letting the past die. Okay? This is amazing. Let's see. And the Magician. This has been sitting at the bottom of the deck this entire time. Holding up the foundation of everything we just talked about, we have the Magician. He is the absolute power card. I love this card. The Magician is the ultimate reminder of your own power. It tells you you're not a victim of the moon's fog, the devil's chains, or the tower's collapse. You have the fire, the intellect, and the emotion, and the physical power to manifest a completely different reality. Look at this guy. He's got all of it on the table. He's got the cups, he's got the wands in his hand, he's got the swords laid out, and the wands on the table, and the pentacles. Sorry, don't forget about the pentacles besides. Oh. This is great. You're just going to manifest a whole different reality. You can do this. Your thoughts and your subconscious mind impact your reality. So whatever you focus on, you can create. Focus on building a new life. Whether they're there or not, you can do that. If you're like, I was rebuilding my life, and I completely changed while I was still living with my ex, trying to get into this apartment. I totally transformed, and he didn't like that. Of course he didn't. He didn't like the growth that I was doing, and these people don't like to grow. They don't like to change, and of course they're not going to like to see you change. But fuck them. Like, fuck that job. Fuck that boss that doesn't want to see you grow in the company. Like, why not? So the Magician is the universe telling you, stop acting like you don't have the power to change this. You are the creator here. Let the old version die so you can rebuild the new. This is incredible. This is an absolute, really powerful reading, guys. Wow. All right, so then I have my angel deck. Just gonna shuffle a couple of these. If you see angel numbers or repeating numbers lately, or if maybe you can just draw a card and see how this ties everything together, and maybe it can give you some spiritual numbers to look out for, so that you'll know you're in tune with the universe. Let's see what we got here. got prosperity, 808. Embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction. Amazing. Look, 808. Beautiful here. Prosperity. You are heading in the right direction. Embrace your potential. Welcome prosperity. You know, you can't do that if you're stuck down here with the devil. You know, this tower is shaking things up and giving you the strength to transition and embrace your potential and make more wise decisions. Head in the right direction. Okay, so look out for 808. See, harmony, 121. Embrace harmony in your life. Seek balance between your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Yeah, 121 is harmony. Oh, there's a glare, a little bit of a glare. Embrace the harmony in your life. You need to create harmony first. You know, break free of these these chains. Be the magician. Create your own harmony in your life. Don't look for other people to bring harmony into your life because they're not going to do it. Like, other people, we are self-centered, like, as a collective. Like, we're just self-centered. That's all there is. So if you're looking for somebody else to give you happiness or bring balance and harmony into your life, then you're looking in the wrong direction. You know, you need to look within with the Strength card. Realize your potential and your power with the Magician, and you know, this can all tie together because if you're spiritually in tuned, you know, that can help with your emotional aspects of thing. And if you're like in this toxic environment, it wears on your emotions, and your emotions wears on your body. Like, I carry stress in like my neck and in my shoulders. I can tell like when I'm more stressed because my body hurts more. I can tell when I'm not eating healthy, and my back starts to hurt a lot more because I'm not treating my body right. Like, it's hard to eat healthy and be healthy physically when you're trapped in the cycle of these addictive chains of, you could be addicted to this person. It's hard to break away from them, but you know, you find your own strength to transform your life. All right, I'm gonna shuffle it again. Let me get one more. Let's get one more. This beautiful angel cards. What we got? Starting over. Wow. 210. Which is, oh, which one? It says, you are presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and new beginnings. Wow, look at that. Towers crumbling. So the Death card, you can transform and build your own life. Release regrets and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. It's amazing. The universe is presenting you with an opportunity for a fresh start if you take it. If you have the courage and the strength to tear down the walls of this connection, soul job, this whatever, and step into your power. You know, release all these regrets, release any past like resentments and stuff like that. That does you no good. Release all that stuff. Embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. I love it. I like these cards. It's great. All right, listen closely before I close this video. So, the devil. The chains of the devil only hold power over you if you keep choosing to hand them the key. I'm having a hard time with this. You're exhausted right now because you've been fighting to keep things alive that the universe has already marked for death. You know, let the old foundations die. Let the old foundations fall. Let the tower collapse. Let the past die. You are too strong. You're too strong, and your future is too crucial to keep drowning in the fog of someone else's toxic cycles. Your transformation is non-negotiable. Oh, it's making me mad. Rebirth is waiting for you on the other side. Rebirth and transformation is waiting for you on the other side of death. But you have to be willing to bury what no longer serves you. Okay? Stand in your strengths. Protect your peace. Stop settling for less than what your soul deserves. Thank you for sitting with me today. Sorry I got a little riled up. I can feel this energy. This is what I need to do. This is what I need to do too. So thank you for sitting with me today. If this heavy truth resonated with you, drop a comment below. Let me know that you're letting old cycles die today. Let me know what you're struggling with. Let me know what you need to let go of. Maybe maybe my other videos can help you out, so maybe you could subscribe so you could see my future videos. I keep it real here. I keep it unsugar-coated. I don't beat around the bush. Like, I feel like a lot of readings are just about, oh, you're gonna transform, but don't mention like the dark side of it. I need to hear real, raw, unfiltered shit so I can get my life in order. Just protect your energy, stay strong. Remember that you hold the power of the magician. The power of the universe is in your hands. I don't know if you believe in God or not, or your higher power, but it could be the universe. Like, remember to look out for these angel numbers, 808, 121, and 210. Start over. You have the power to start over. You can start your life over at any time. It doesn't matter how old you are. Just be good to yourself. Set boundaries, because other people should be good to you too. And stop letting them walk all over you. I'll see you in the next reading. Thank you.